How's it going, guys? We are back with some MLB The Show 23 franchise mode with your Oakland Athletics. I forgot we acquired Casey Mize in the last episode. Yeah, Hayden Wisniewski.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Hayden Wisniewski still on the mound to start this ninth inning. We'll see if he can wrap this one up and complete the shutout. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving
that ball
him in
is
there
gonna
to
get down for a hit.
And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing
That ball
sound
is
defense. Hopefully the pitcher
hit
can
hard
get the ball
foul.
on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The 1-1.
In the last episode, we traded Cody Bellinger.
Swing, no appeal.
2-1.
That misses, and that's ball 3. But he's back. Nobody out, runner at first. Now he steps off, nothing doing.
Okay, yeah, it feels so weird with no crowd.
Swing,
And
and
that
that ball
ball's
smashed on a line. And Garcia is out.
And Seagal makes the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Tough in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
That ball's fouled away. That ball's hit in the air.
Diaz moves towards it. Makes the grab.
Diaz fires the first, but he's back in plenty of time.
Up next in the ring.
Here's Josh Young for the 4th time tonight.
Josh Young. It's
And
Young?
first
I
offering
thought it was
is fouled
Jung.
off. The pitch.
That
to
ball's
right.
hit in the air.
Parker gliding as he moves to his left.
And that'll do it.
The
Oakland
A's
wins.
Get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of that.
Here we go. It's Zach Efros time, baby.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton.
That ball's popped up. Langoliers is there.
Looking to wrap up a one-run victory in the ninth, but they'll have to navigate through the middle of the order to do it.
That ball's fouled away by Seager.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. towards right center field.
Are you kidding me?
That's going back.
Down to their final strike.
And gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that
We're in extras here. Here's the left fielder, Josh Smith. Pitch downstairs. Ball one.
well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers
Strike
they
one.
seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But
That
this
ball's
is where
popped
they
up.
earn their keep.
Langoliers.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Got him looking.
That's a strikeout.
Nice pitch by Efros.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And
That ball's
first
down the
offering is
line.
fouled
Foul.
off. And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Got him.
Foot slider struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then
That
you
ball's
swing and you
foul.
miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The 0-2.
And that ball smoked.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. 5-5 now.
And who else but Corey
It's a
Seager?
two-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for number 55. John. Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 72. Jonathan.
Okay.
Number 89.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Leody Taveras.
That ball's going to hit in the air center field.
Ortega settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they trail by one.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Over to first, and he's saved. Smith in
Strike
the
one.
box now. Takes strike one. And there he goes. Swing and a miss.
The throw down, and he got him.
Second tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed.
Good pitch for Langoliers to throw on.
Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And he had no chance. Pitch was there. The pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side.
That ball's hit on the ground. The throw to first is in time.
Ball game.
A's win it.
And the A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain guys who don't contribute.
Inside the
Shit. I'll be able to see. First pick. Tom Harper. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute this because they always play music, for fuck's sake. Kim, yeah. Oh my god. With the 6th pick in the MLB draft, the Oakland Athletics are proud to select Todd Cordero. Okay. Do you have anyone else that is fully scouted? No, not really. Some Athletics pick. Athletics win. Do we have anyone in the Home Run Derby? No, we do not. Okay. Yeah, I want to play like as Casey Mize. Oakland Athletics.
Set now, and our pitcher in this game, Casey Mize. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me
That ball swine hit in the air.
hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And first offering is fouled off. Casey Mize played his college ball at Auburn, and he was the #1 overall draft pick in 2018. And
that ball's hit on the ground. Just short. The throw to first is in time.
And a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award. Slings to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's
Swing and
down
miss, strike 2.
as he swings through it.
I'll never forget that first start in the big leagues made a strong impression for the Tigers in 2020. He became the first pitcher since Steve
Goes down,
And he
swinging
got
for
him.
the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
And that hit him.
New inning getting started.
That's the
And now
first ever
switching to
time.
First baseman Josh Bell. First pitch and he just misses.
That's the first ever time I've ever seen
And a swing and a miss
someone
there.
in the MLB The Show game swing a pitch that actually hit him.
1-1.
A pitcher
Swing
swung on
and
hit near
ball
center.
lifted to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Throws to
The throw in the second
not
is not in
That's
time.
a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was poor effort from Ortega, I think.
And downstairs.
Got him
He's
looking.
down looking. And now it's Josh Naylor. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way.
That ball
Sometimes
sat on the
guys just wanna
ground.
set their
The
timing
throw to first is
later
in
on the
time.
game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Terang over to first in time. 2 gone. George Valera stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's through there for a strike.
Strike 2.
Tap back to the mound.
The ball's up the middle, and he's in there at first.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get
Isaiah
down
Connor
first for the
Falafa.
knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's 2.
Got it!
Got him on the swing.
Huge strikeout there. Back here at the ballpark, Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch, just misses.
3-0 Oakland.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That ball's fouled
Swings
away.
and fouls one off. And he deals.
That pitch could go either way. Mize does not get the call. That
Up
ball's
the
out on the
middle.
ground. The throw to first is in time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. First offering misses the mark. Mize, fourth year, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is
Making
in
his
for a strike.
debut for the Oakland Athletics. And this Athletics team has had a lot of changes
One
the
down,
last few
base is empty.
weeks. And that pitch was a mistake, and that ball gets down for a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Stephen Kwan.
1.
Grab ball to first, could be 2. Beats to
Nope.
second, out there.
And Quan beats Mize to first.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Bit of a slow time getting over there.
One's in there, 0-1. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018. Here's the pitch.
Perfect
Runner
pitch.
goes. There's a ball. Throw to second.
Oh, wow, he got him.
There. Back in Oakland, now it's Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-1 now. And there's a ball.
That ball's
There's an
outside.
opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that ball is
Swing and a
blooped.
ball popped up. A little bloop single. So a man on base to start the inning. Josh Bell at the plate now. On On the ground, right side. That's the
And
first
he'll
out
go
in
the
top
short
of
way
the
to
fourth.
first.
And up next for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. Fought off foul. Out to short, Terang.
That ball set on the ground. Terang picks it up, fires in time.
And 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Naylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next
The
offering
pitch is up and away.
upstairs.
Ball.
The pitch. Squirts away from Langoliers.
And the throw to first is.
Line throw
Oh
pulls
my.
him off the bag, and the inning's still alive. George Valera will hit next.
And that ball's through the hole for a base hit.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swung on.
The ball's
lifted to
blooped
center.
and
Dives, and he can't hang on.
And
to first, and
he's
he
able
makes it.
to-
Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Strike 1.
Swing
Strike 2.
and a miss. Righty to the plate. Next offering is outside.
Does he have a slider? Yes, he does. I don't think I've used that much, though.
Swing and a little roller right side. He'll do it himself, and that'll do it.
Inning over. And they escape the bases loaded
We go to the
jam.
Top of the 5th. Here's the speed threat. Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch
off the
misses
plate.
for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Outside.
That one pulled
That
foul.
ball's crushed foul.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball
3-2.
3.
Payoff
In
on
the
that
air out
pitch
to
is swung on
center.
hit near center.
I got it.
Ortega pulls
Ortega
that one down.
pulls it in.
There's one down.
One down.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. In there for strike 1. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're talking about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
The pitch from Mize.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing.
That pitch is hit in the air.
He makes the catch, and there's
Nice
2
catch.
down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
That
High
ball's
in
hit in the
out
air.
to right. Rooker under it,
Rooker's there.
puts the squeeze on it, and that ends
Inning
the
over.
No. Back here in the East Bay, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Josh Bell. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That clips the corner.
There's
Clearly
2.
down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even
Got him looking.
smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Oscar Gonzalez now at the plate. Gonzalez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And the pitch. Fights it
Just
off.
fouled
We'll see
away.
another. Next one is off the plate.
Pitches
1-2 to
the
count.
borderline pitch that's taken for a ball. The
Ground
ball's
ball
hit on the
up
ground
middle.
to second. Diaz fires in time.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Now that's smacked to right
That ball
center.
smoked. Ortega's there.
Makes the catch,
Inning over.
and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, George Valera. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
It's 14-1.
That one hit to right. Rooker
That ball's
sizes
hitting the
this
air.
one up.
Rooker's there.
Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
That ball smoked into the
Base
gap.
hit. And now Bo Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 1.
And it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
There's 2. The pitch is hit on the ground.
It might be 2.
1.
One. Over to first.
Not in time.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Out there to center.
That ball's hitting the air center.
And
Ortega's
that is
there.
not.
Inning over.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Domingo Acevedo.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice.
15-2.
By double digits. Something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Adam Hall. Kind of a mid prospect and no.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the
Blake Trinan. Oh yeah, we get off the Trinan away. Oh, I mean, McCann has decent stats. Don't get me wrong.
Inside the show. With Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Nick Pratto was all over the diamond, hitting for the cycle as the Royals were victorious over the A's 8-2. The Boston Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-5. The Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-5.
Inside the show. Here's Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the A's launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 6-5. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 8-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim only allowed 2 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-0. Teoscar Hernandez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as
Hoyer's an interesting one. Not for Perez, though.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The Seattle Mariners got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the White
Inside the Show with your host. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Luis Severino got the win as he went the distance, leading the Astros past the Guardians 6-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-0. It was their 7th straight victory. The Phillies starting pitcher, number 76, earned win number 7 this season, leading Phillies.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on
No.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin
So we're going to make a few moves.
Well, this is it, the final day of the season for teams to make trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap of what went down yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, Jose Suarez grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Athletics claimed the victory over the Orioles 1-0. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Mariners 6-2. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-1. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. Manuel Margot had 3 hits on the day as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 2-1. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Clayton Kershaw grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 4-1. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-4. Dylan Lee grabbed win number 6 on the year,
Montgomery.
helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 3-1. The
And the
Phillies tallied
prospects.
5 home runs overall as they ran over the Reds 15-3. The Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Guardians
Yeah, I'll have to
2-1.
go to the soccer.
The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-4. The Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 1-0. It was their 5th straight victory.
Here's
The Dodgers
arbitration.
held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 3-1. The Giants got 18 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 10-9. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.
Yeah, Torkelson's playing alright. Okay, Ortiz is a decent prospect. Oh, it's a closer. Hell no. Yeah, like we have like a lot of good prospects. Yeah, let's do this one for Bobby Fernandez. We have enough prospects that we could probably swing a few. Okay.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap
Okay,
of what
he's
happened
not-
on and
he's
off
not
the field
signed.
yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the
Oh,
game
wow, he
as
is.
they defeated the A's in
Okay.
Oakland 10-4. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3.
Inside
Yeah, now it's
the
time to see how we
Show
did.
with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Bruh.
Starting out west in the American League,
Oh my
Ken Giles
God.
earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Athletics defeated the Astros 3-0.
Silva's not a bad prospect, okay?
Adolis Garcia had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox 8-4. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Mariners got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-6. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2.
Okay, I
The
don't
Toronto Blue
hate it.
Jays
All
sent
over.
3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-5. The Marlins completed a
This guy went number
three-game
one
series
at
sweep as they took down
88.
the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Braves 11-2. The Milwaukee Brewers picked up 14 hits in total as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-4. The
Who's
Royals
the sh-
combined to give up just 5 hits
Who
as they defeated the
picked
Pirates at
the
PNC
first
Park
baseman?
5-4. The Cardinals
I
combined
like
for a
it.
4-hitter as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-3. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at
Is it
Petco
this
Park
guy?
7-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Oh. Okay, looks like the Pirates have the best player. Yeah, I think it was this guy.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
2-3 months. Oh my god.
Inside the Show with your host,
Okay.
The Astros brought out the Bruins in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Mitch Haniger grabbed 3 runs to
Okay.
the win as the
All of our
Giants
pitchers
corralled
look like
the
real
Rangers
pitchers at
6-5.
least. Okay, so that's a good thing.
The Blue Jays combined to
This
allow
year,
only
so.
4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-0. The Yankees earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2.
Well, most of them
The
anyway.
Guardians had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 11-4. The The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers
we
put up
forgot to trade away.
16 hits on the day as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-9. David Peterson allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 4-0. The Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The Cincinnati Reds completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Brewers took down the visiting Braves 3-1.
Okay, so the team's coming around.
At bay with only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-1.
The team is
Diamondbacks
coming around
in the game
a little
as
bit.
they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-0. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres.
Anyway, that was this episode. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'm out.